Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm gonna start off. Well, I'm gonna let this brother go ahead and sit down. Go. Want to start out by giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the Achamat that are pushing the word of sincerity and the truth.
Shalom.
You know, we just got one on this artificial intelligence. You know, it's 2018. It's going to be a hot year of prophecy, of course. It's the year of prophecy, and it's going to be a heavy year on the left-hand side with Esau's technology, man. And as we know, pursuant to the scriptures, specifically Revelation 12 and 12 and various other scriptures, it speaks about how this devil is going to come down, man. Which his blessing is what he's going to come down with. And as we know, this Esau's blessing is the sword. All right, and the blessing of the sword isn't just a natural gun that he's actually just cocking back and shooting amongst the people. It's the chemicals that he actually produces on a mass production level to actually kill the people off. It's the poison that he puts through the food. All right, it's the different things that he actually manufactures and crafts to actually destroy and actually rid the people off. Because even with a sword, you can actually have a fast death and you can have a slow death. Just think about certain injections. When Esau puts HIV and different viruses in the air, it actually kills the people on a slow pace, but nonetheless it kills them off. And one thing that we actually want to magnify is Esau's artificial intelligence, because that's one of the tentacles that Esau has to really actually get to that new world order. Like we said, it's the sword, the technology, the finances, all right, the witchcraft. All these different things are fall under the umbrella of Esau on the left hand side. And the main thing we want to actually touch, or chop off, so to speak, that's the job of a prophet, to chop down the strongholds, is going into this artificial intelligence, man. Because this is one thing Esau is really putting out heavy, actually, tapping into the human brain waves and to insert microchips, microscopic technology to insert inside of the humans, all right, creating, computers and different things of that nature that can actually naturally, keep up with the mind frame of a human, to the point where humans are becoming less valuable than the technology itself, and it's coming to the point where everything that you studying and everything that you put in your spirit into, it's actually taking your spirit, man. Whenever you log in and you log off of your whether it's your cell phone or your laptop, or your TVs, when you turn your TVs off, all these different things are actually studying the patterns. And just like the Elder Ariala and the elder in England, they go into the algorithms, man. These different things, the technology actually studies the patterns or the algorithms of your everyday life, and they can actually duplicate who you actually are from your spiritual schedule, man. They GPS you. And all these different things go back to artificial intelligence. Right. All right? And we all know what's the end-all, be-all with Esau, pursuing the Revelations 13, is to put a microchip inside of the people. And we're going to jump straight into the scriptures and, we'll back it up.
This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all...
You can start at 15.
15. Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, and to actually expound on the narration of the artificial intelligence, another thing too is this beast technology isn't just in America, man. All right, this artificial technology and this witchcraft that Esau is projected, it's not only going on in America. You got these different European countries that's on board. You have Russia, you have China. All right, you have these different nations that's making mass investments towards their technological ring, man. All right, of course they put money towards the military. They put money towards the agriculture, and another thing they put money towards is these high sciences, man.
Yep.
This witchcraft, how to actually put certain insertions inside of the human people so that they can actually work on a more productive and a fast pace. All right, how to advance this technology. All right, how to advance whether it's the camera technology or you know the laptops and different things of that nature.
Okay.
You know, biometrics, eye scanning, fingerprints scanning. How to actually actually keep monetization on each and every individual in their quarters. All right, how to keep intelligence and surveillance on bordering nations and foreign intelligence. All right, all these different things go under the lines of the artificial intelligence.
That's right.
You know,
because they just basically want to create a human or people as to be a software, or type of computer, And if you don't mind, I can read this right quick. This is artificial brain. Okay, it says an artificial brain or artificial mind is software and hardware with cognitivity. I didn't pronounce that right. Cognitive.
Well, yeah, to the best. Cognitive
abilities. See, a software and hardware with cognitive abilities similar to those of the animal or human brain. The ultimate goal of creating a machine exhibiting human-like behavior or technology is something called strong AI. So they basically, just want to turn us into turn whoever that submits to this beast, to a computer.
Yeah, they want to put this, and that's why the main thing that Esau has is this microchip technology, which is very inexpensive technology, but it's very, very powerful. All right, because it's so mass produced, and you have so much of an abundance of it that each and every citizen can have it. But the technology and the power behind that chip, that's what it is. How can it actually control you? Because even the chip itself is artificial intelligence in itself, man. Like me and the brothers was actually talking about before we cut on the camera, how you could actually type in certain things on the internet that can actually reduce your stress levels from having the chip within you. It can actually schedule you. Say for instance, you got an alarm clock. You could actually monitor your chip to actually send some alarms or rings, different waves to your brain to actually signal you to get up. Instead of dealing with the natural course, because everything on the left hand side, the Most High has on the right hand side. The Most High has a natural alarm clock. That's why you have roosters, man.
That's right.
That's right. And your body function off the way how you used to just getting up every day.
You have a circadian rhythm. Where when the sun rises, your spirit actually, your body's makeup actually is in synchronizes with the natural course of the world in itself. But Esau, through his artificial intelligence, he wants to actually recreate the world. That's the new world order.
Yep. I got a precept on it.
Okay. My bad for cutting you off. And they show you that on the Matrix. When Neo was talking, Morpheus was telling Neo the whole outline of the end all be all with the final destination, so to speak, of the Matrix. And the end all be all, you see the Sentinels and you see them actually draining the blood out of the people and technology actually ruling the world. And that's really the end all be all in this society, man. Technology taking over the people, technology taking over the animals. It's going on now.
Yeah, that's right.
People can't get. Hey, you take this away from a child or a regular human being, a mom or a dad, they'll go berserk.
You can't function without.
That's right. Kids don't even want regular like games and stuff to play. They want to go onto these new phones, these smartphones, and play with these smartphones.
All type of apps on there. You can monitor your blood sugar from your medical history to your damn bank account. It's all on there.
Your thumbprints. And the new iPhones with the eye recognition. All this stuff is just leading toward that technology, that chip.
The RFID. The mark of the beast. Hey, that's the main prophecy too. This is a year of prophecy. That's the main prophecy that the Lord that we're waiting for. Hopefully let.
That's right.
I got this Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, talking about Esau. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Right, because Esau has a lot of power through his witchcraft. It tells you that Isaiah 47, Nahum also. how Esau is basically the mistress of witchcraft, and through his witchcraft, that's how he actually has surveillance, and that's a form of technology. That's why back in the ancient world, people actually go to witches to actually summon spirits, to actually communicate through intelligence. That was a natural form of communication. All right, it was a form of technology. All right, which was witchcraft, mysticism. That is a form of technology that goes into the technological branch, so to speak, because you could do certain things through seances and through witchcraft chants and through herbs and different things like that to push out a vibration. Now Esau took all these different elements and he compacted it in these different, whether it's a cell phone or whether it's the laptop, because even if you look at back in like different shows, you'll see the crystal ball, where you actually have fortune tellers where you can actually look through the crystal ball and it will actually foretell your future and different things like that. It was an instrument that you could actually, look at things just like the internet, man.
Urim and the Thummim.
The Urim and the Thummim. That was our technology, all right?
Righteous.
The righteous technology, all right? And Esau took all these different things and he created these different devices. Now, these devices, you can use them for good and you can use them for evil. But these devices are mainly leading up to evil, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Like the scriptures say in the beginning, it was not so. All this technology is actually destroying the minds of the people. The people don't want to go out and socialize. It's so convenient now,
right? Yeah.
To hit somebody up on social media.
Yep.
All right. Or if you want to communicate, you could do everything through
get food,
order food. Yep. And make you a slot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you could actually recreate your whole profile and you could create an avatar on whether you're on Xbox or whether you're on the internet.
Yeah.
You could create a person that's actually not even you physically, but you will actually be so connected to that avatar that you will feel like that's actually you, man.
Yeah.
This that virtual world,
I don't know why they kids be so stuck onto these video games.
Yeah.
The basketball games and stuff, they had that avatar and they connected to it,
Yeah, children murder their parents.
Yeah.
For games and stuff like that.
Yep. And then another thing is, like the brother was just saying, you think about when we didn't have cell phones, okay? When it was only like those satellite phones, and people had pagers and house phones, okay? And then after that, you start getting caller ID, okay? After that, then you start getting the flip cell phones, the older car phones. Where you just had these big ass car phones in your car, and then little flip cell phones. Hey, then people had to remember phone numbers.
Yeah.
You had to actually use your brain, right?
Which was meant for.
Right. Yeah. But now, no one remember phone numbers anymore.
Right.
Hell, you barely know your own phone number.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Gun.
Yeah, just like I said, and it's making this world more and more convenient for the common citizen. But the thing is, it's more and more convenient for these elites. All right, you think that this is for the betterment of you, but this is for your destruction, and this is for Esau's enterprise to keep going and continue. That's why it says he's smarter than Daniel. You people don't got to drop on this place, man. All right, you don't understand that all these things is leading up to your destruction. These things are the New World Order is not for everybody's enjoyment. It's to put people in perpetual slavery and to make these different rich individuals, their paradise and their Elysium. All right? You got some more on that, Crush?
Oh, no, that's it.
Okay. You go ahead,
Okay, this is verse 16. It says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, see, it said cause small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So all these different people are going to have to actually jump on this wave of technology. And the chip is just the cornerstone of many more, generations of technology. All right, it doesn't end with the chip. Esau has plans in 2050. That's why you'll see something by the year 2080, the world will look like this. You'll watch certain shows, like the brother and was brought up before on the camera, before the camera actually came on, is this show Ex Machina, these different technological shows pertaining to artificial intelligence.
iRobot.
How, everybody's going to have that technology in them. In order to be hired in the job, you got to have some form of technology embedded in your skin. All right, to access, to go in and to go out. Because say for instance, people want to detect you if you lost her, so to speak, or if something happens, they'll be able to GPS you. Because everybody, just like nowadays, everything has a serial number on it. All right, that RFID technology has a serial number on it, and that number is when you read it, what's that? Verse 14, 3 score, and 6
verse 18.
Verse 18. Okay.
Yep. And you want me to keep going?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, con. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark.
Yeah, nobody's going to be able to make transactions of commerce save he that have the mark, all right? Because even with the swiping of the hand, so to speak, that's going to be the exchanges. And just like, you swipe the card at Kroger or Walmart or Balo or whatever, supermarket that you have in your city, and you can look at your bank statement, all these different things is going to be in that technology. Because the technology on your chip is going to work in tandem with the technology on your phone. Technology on your phone is going to be in hand with the laptop. That's why it's smart technology.
Yep.
All right? And that's why it's known as the Internet of Things. Because everything is going to be at one. And in order for people to actually be able to, come into your bubble, you have to give them pathways and leadways, understand, to give them serial numbers or, different things of that nature, so to speak, passports, for them to even actually have access to your account.
Okay.
All right.
And like you can, like even now you can turn your air or your heat on at your house through your cell phone. If you just say if you out of town on the way in, I'm gonna warm the house up before I get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it off when I leave. Keep the bill down. You can do that now. You can unlock your front door with these smart locks that that have these chips in them. You can do all of that stuff now. You let your blinds up and down, turn your lights on and off, all through this technology.
Yeah, and when you watch certain shows, like I seen something particularly, they were speaking about how it's going to be a 0% or a dang near 0% crime rate, because they'll be able to detect when you're, it's all through brain waves. All right, if you get excited or you get very, very emotional to the point of enragement, your chip can actually reduce your levels or can shut you down on the whole. All right, or you will have those those cyber cops, so to speak, that are coming and kicking your door.
Yeah.
You watch shows and it shows the future world.
Yeah.
Hell, in Futurama, when I was young, when I was a youth, so to speak, I used to watch that show, and I think I've seen it recently when it was basically they chipped the person. All right, in the first episode, they actually chipped them. All these different shows, it shows the chip technology. That's going to be the passport. Shows you that in that Babylon, if I'm not mistaken, Babylon AD with Vin Diesel. When he had to get in the land, the city. You got to actually, get chipped. You have to scan your chip. All right? Because even with exchanges of cities, it has to be known if you're a criminal or not. If you have a warrant for your arrest or anything like that that nature, you actually have when you scan it, it'll actually allow you to get scanned, or it's going to actually have that radar go off.
Right. It says, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Yeah, which 3 score. A score is 20. A score times 3. 3 times 20 is 60. All right, so it's 603 scores, so 660 and 666. That's the barcode numerical number that's embedded in the chip. All right, and that's going to be the technology to control. All right, it's not going to be for your benefit. Us brothers, we always, because we watch certain things pertaining to this artificial intelligence, in our downtime. And one show to watch, which we recommend, is the show Black Mirror. It shows you all the different formats on how this chip technology is going to actually run the world, which is artificial intelligence. How artificial intelligence is going to be everywhere. It's everywhere now.
Okay.
Everywhere you go, you got to bring your phone. All right. Everywhere you go, or if you on a job, in most cases, there's laptops or computers there, or some form of technology for monitoring.
You got to clock in, monitor.
Yeah.
Clock in. Yeah, but you have an EIN number, you know, employee identification number, you know, and they're gonna take all these different numbers and put it in that chip because now you have an EIN number, you have a social security number, all right, and all kind of other numbers on top of that, you know, that you, and then you got to think about too. Just think about these logins on a computer. You got a Yahoo password. You might have a different Facebook password. You might have a different PayPal password, Amazon. You may have 17, 18 different accounts that you're registered in, and a lot of times you may forget.
Okay.
So Esau is going to give you, you know, that technology where everything is at one. These MacBooks, they do that now. They'll have certain lock code, so to speak, and they'll show you, you know, all your different passwords and different things like that, so you can reinsert. And you can't even steal technology nowadays. You can't steal these smart cars, man.
Yep. Nope.
You know, that's the technology. This is the techno world that we're living in.
There are a lot of heavy equipment, like the construction heavy equipment, Bobcats and stuff like that. They have chips in them, so just say if somebody do go steal it, then Esau can track it.
Even in Kroger's and Walmart carts.
Yeah.
You can't go out of the bindery
and lock up.
It's just like
It's just don't stop.
Yeah.
I got a precept on y'all.
Come on.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Because you accept this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, that means you're trusting in man as a god. Thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, that maketh flesh his arm.
Which that's Egypt, man. You can't trust in this place.
Okay.
This place has did nothing but do you wrong since you've been here.
Yep.
You were brought here against your will to serve captivity. All right, your rights and your life as a whole was stripped away from you, from your woman to you know the actual food, so to speak. Everything that you actually thought that you had when you landed here, it got took from you. You know, Esau will give you certain things and then he'll take it away from you, man. Treat you like a child. Now, you know, even leading up to this day, he does the same thing, man. The reason why these laptops and these computers are mass produced isn't for the benefit of the people. All right, it's for surveillance. Because that's why even after 9/11, what did they pass? The Patriot Act. All right, to actually deem everybody as a terrorist. That legislation is still active and living to this day, man.
Yeah. It's been intensified.
It's being intensified. That's why even when you actually log into certain phones, like when you first buy an iPhone or you buy one of these cell phones, they'll actually have you a list of questions and you have to accept a lot of things, man. You know, the fine prints. A lot of times you don't read that fine print, but that fine print has a lot of stuff that it speaks about actually taking away your rights and taking all the privacy that you actually think that you have on these cell phones, and they actually, you know, communicate with other, you know, lines, so to speak. That's why even with the FBI can get information from the CIA, and the CIA can get it from this group. This group can get it from that group.
Yeah, that's why
the NSA, you got the National, Surveillance Agency, where they actually have surveillance, and they have, you know, they know what's going on through these different phones, and they can sell your information to another entity.
Can I add to your point
Yeah,
too? CIA, they fund these different organizations such as Facebook and Instagram. Like one article I brought out in my video last week about how Mark Zuckerberg received seed money, which the worst. Seed money is the CIA giving them money to establish the corporation that he built, which is Facebook. And he said every year Facebook gives information about people on these different social outlet media to the government, and they research it, and they really accomplish through spying on us, man, through cell phones and stuff like that, or our social outlet media. You got Jake on there, particularly, you know, because we aiming this information out to the elect, hopefully the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native American Indians. You niggas posting it up on Facebook with fucking bags of weed and guns and stuff like that. That's how they raided them people off RT 2 years ago.
Yeah, incriminating.
Yeah. They just indictment. They just building your case.
Building it up.
So you can never get out.
Yeah.
Well, another thing they're doing now too is showing a lot of people getting shot on Facebook Live. You know, everybody has the access to go live now, and it's showing you how bad these different cities is. They now you can see how actual people in Chicago is living in Los Angeles. Now you're seeing how actually people in Chicago is living in Georgia, Florida, Tennessee. You actually see how these hoods and how impoverished these areas is.
Yep.
All right, so through that, what do they have? They have the access to actually shut down these different cities, man. Because these different people actually see these different things, man. That's why the brother said that earlier. Esau works through order out of chaos. He creates havoc and order and pandemonium, and then he'll implement a new system, a new world.
God, I'm gonna finish this off. It says, "And whose heart departed from the Lord's," talking about Israel. That's it on that.
Con, I got some. This is Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. And basically the Most High is telling Esau, your astrologers and your stargazers, your witches and your warlocks, see if, that technology that you actually, this artificial intelligence, see if this is going to be able to get you to the end, so to speak. Is it going to be able to take you down, take the Most High down and the prophets of the Lord down? Hell no. Esau knows, he studies these different algorithms. He knows at a certain point that everything is going to lead up to World War III. He knows that it's going to come to a time where he can't avoid this war. All right? And he knows about Yahweh Shah. All right? He knows that who the men of the Lord are. He knows these different prophecies, and he knows that he's going straight forward into prophecy. That's the crazy part about it. But he doesn't have no choice. He can't turn back and stop production. He has to keep producing and moving forward because But the bad the bad thing is for him, and the good thing is for us, is he's leading himself right into the snare, man. Going back to even the missiles. Esau created all this technology, the missiles and all this high technology, not to destroy us, but to destroy himself. All right. It says, verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee. So even Esau being at the top of the top, in the apex of his, or the prime of his kingdom, he's going to be thrown down, man. Because even though Esau has his artificial intelligence and he has this military, the Most High has greater. The Most High's technology supersedes Esau, man. This is a form of technology, all right? The wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and these different things that's going to manifest physically through spiritual power. Esau's artificial intelligence can't deal with the spiritual power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
No.
Esau's drones and his fighter jets, they can't deal with them chariots. Esau's submarines and his naval technology, they can't deal with Leviathan. All right? That's how you know it's going to be a battle on you're going to have a battle on ground, you're going to have a battle in the air, and you're going to have a battle in the sea. And we're going to win all three, man.
That's right.
Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? You got something?
Yeah, I got this up.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, come. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 31. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. And the time should be.
That's going to be race wars, class wars, different wars amongst the people. Because we're living in a time of war. And it's a lot of division amongst these different nations, man. The allies of these different nations are being broken. The Arab world don't trust the Arab world. The Chinese people don't. North Korea don't trust South Korea. So-called Haitians can't trust Dominicans or Jamaicans. White people can't. White Americans can't trust Russians and Europeans. North Africans can't trust South Africans. That's the division, man. Yeah. And I was gonna say, we living in the end when the Arabs can't trust each other. Yeah. You got the Arabs going to war with each other. All right, got some more.
Okay. It says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I showed thee before, And then shall my son be declared whom thou sawest as a man ascending.
And that's Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah himself, that's who the disciples, they saw him ascending in the book of Acts, the 1st chapter. He's going to descend and he's going to deliver us from this hellhole. This war and this battle of Armageddon that's going to happen. The Most High is going to deliver us from that. All right? It's going to be like a Terminator scene, man, in that day. Esau has that technology. These different nations have that technology. Yeah. It's already been shown through the media and through the internet that Esau has invisible cloaks. They have that technology that he can actually turn the frequencies up, and it can actually blow people's eardrums and destroy them. All right? You know, sonic waves, so to speak. All these different things Esau is going to push out in that last hoorah, man. Well, I said, what it said, because the devil knows that he has but a short time.
I get it.
Yeah. But Yahweh Shah is going to deliver us. It said that's the time of Jacob's trouble, it tells you. And the elect, the ones that's been laboring and the ones that's been, you know, toiling and pushing the word of the Most High, we're going to have that spiritual force field around each and every one of us in that day.
Okay.
We got some more on that, and then brother will get that.
Okay, come. It says, verse 33. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle. They have one against another, and an innumerable multitude should be gathered together as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. That's World War III. They're going to stop from what they're doing in the battle of World War III, and then they're going to try to fight Yahweh Shai. But like the brother said, all the technology that the Lord allowed Esau and these other nations to have, they're not going to conquer the Most High and his Son. But he should stand upon the top of Mount Zion, and Zion shall come and shall be showed to all men, being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands.
And that's Yahweh Shah. All right, what we've been praying and fighting for, we're going to see it manifest in the midst of the battle, man. When we at our lowest point and we in our weakest, and when we really, you know, crying out to the Lord, that's when you're going to see them chariots manifest, man. It's going to be a real damsel in distress story. You know, when you watch certain movies, like, you know, mainly them superhero movies, it's a damsel in the alley. Yeah. Then you'll probably have 3-4 dudes, one pull up with a knife, one, you know, another dude got a gun or whatnot, and they trying to rape the damsel or whatnot. Then out of nowhere you see goddamn Spider-Man or somebody goddamn whooping all their asses, breaking limbs, knocking them out, running their heads into the trash can and delivering the damsel. That's gonna be how it's gonna be in that day, man. When we at our lowest point, Yahweh Shah is gonna lift up that standard. All right. So we're not worried about you devil's technology, your 2018 technology. You know, your robots and your artificial intelligence and your tracking and monitoring devices. Esau knows exactly what we're saying right now. Yeah. So hey, you devils that's actually monitoring, know that your judgment is coming.
That's right.
When you push that button, it's gonna be for your destruction.
Your destruction.
You know, Trump telling Kim Jong-un about the button. That button of the missile, and Kim Jong-un, my button is bigger than yours. Hey, the Most High's button is bigger than all y'all's. You know? And Yahweh Shah's gonna push that button.
That's right. That's right.
That big red button is gonna actually destroy this place. You know?
I got this last verse.
Okay,
verse 37. And this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations.
Yeah, how's it gonna rebuke? Now you go ahead.
Okay. The inventions of those nations, just like the brothers was mentioning, it ain't gonna shut down the prophecy. It ain't gonna win against the Most High, period, man. It says, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. All those other nations are gonna be destroyed pursuing the prophecy.
Yeah, these nations are gonna feel the destruction, man. Because Esau doesn't have enough money in his budget to fight against the angels. All right? It don't matter if you take all the money and accumulate it, and the best military, like I said, all the military, the Russian, the Chinese military, they got 1 million man army. Combined with America, combined with India and North Korea, all these different nations, it don't matter, they're going to lose, man. Lose miserably on top of it. And they're going to be casualty angels in the celestial. They're going to be shooting at things that they can't even touch. And that's why Esau, he's a big taunter too, man. You'll watch these different movies and it'll show Esau killing the aliens. shooting a rocket and it hits the side of a chariot and the
Oh,
chariot
man,
twirling on the ground and shit.
Yeah, 51 area type shit.
Yeah, then they'll run to it and then you'll see some goddamn alien with the hand limped out and shit. You know, green blood. Green blood slowing out tongue to the. Nah, that ain't gonna be like
Independence Day type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. That ain't.
You do not have power over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You do not have that power.
And the Lord gonna show you what power is.
Con.
I was gonna say the Most High created y'all.
Con.
That's why he said the Most High is gonna dare you to come up, even though y'all gonna be scared. The Most High is gonna be daring y'all. He gonna put that spirit of rebellion. He's gonna harden your heart just like he did Pharaoh in the time of Egypt, just to show his great power. Because don't nobody believe that American military and these other military mights can fall pursuant to how Esau portrayed his power that the Most High gave him. But it's gonna be a wrap, man.
Okay.
You can't fight against the ones that's using the axe. How you gonna fight against the man that's using the axe and you the axe? Like you put the axe down, you can't use it no more. And they gonna chop down the tree no more.
It's useless.
Yeah.
It's a tool.
I got
Okay.
this is Isaiah.
Oh no,
What you say?
You go ahead.
Oh, okay. This is Isaiah 54:15. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah, and that's that technology, man.
Con.
These big boy missiles that Esau's creating. You know,
Con.
the Most High's putting the spirit on these different scientists to come up with the most potent missiles, so to speak. The highest technology that can just obliterate lands.
Con.
All right, where the nuclear radiation can just destroy everything in its radius. All right, the blast waves destroy everything. All right, from collapsing buildings, all right, to destroying bridges and everything. Most High's putting the spirit on these science. There's going to be a major destruction. That's going to be the day of the Lord. All right. Just like you watch these different movies that have like Terminator, Armageddon. That's going to be a time of Armageddon, man.
It says, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
And the waster is the thermonuclear missile. Most I say he created the waster to destroy. All right, because through that thermonuclear technology, it's going to waste lands, man. And America and the land of Israel going to be those two lands that's going to be fully obliterated. All right, all nations going to aim towards America and aim towards Israel. You know, 200 million, like the scriptures say. When those warheads blow this place up, it's gonna blow up everything: the technology, the agriculture, everything, the Federal Reserves, the people, the bridges, the large skyscraper buildings. You know, the Washington Monument and all these different Stone Mountain, Lady Liberty, and all these different things all throughout the world. You know, Mount Rushmore with the 4 presidents. You know, all these high, you know, all these different places are gonna get swept off the rug, man. And then after that, it's gonna be established a new world, a new heaven, and a new earth. You know, and we're gonna show Esau some technology, man. He thinks it's artificial technology is something. It's gonna be technology in the kingdom of heaven. You know, and it's gonna be natural technology that starts with the spirit.
And ain't gonna be harmful like these damn light poles causing cancer in these children.
It says, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the saints of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord power. I got one more if you want.
Okay, yeah, you can end it with the other one.
Okay, come. This is Revelation 19:19. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse.
And who seated sat upon the horse? Yahweh Shai. He's the one that's gonna be sitting on that horse of power. Before he was a lowly man riding upon an ass, but he gonna come back with that horse. You know, a horse is the sixth sign of war. You don't ride a donkey to the battlefield. You ride a horse.
That's right.
That thing be galloping.
Power.
You know, jumping. You know. And that represents the Lord coming back in those chariots. Because that chariot, he's going to have that fathership. It's gonna be powerful.
Okay.
All right, and it's gonna be glorious too.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be no beat up chariot that's gonna be coughing. You know, like you be having them old school exhausts be coughing and it's black. Yeah, them old, or like I show you on Transformers, them old robots and shit. You know, leaking oil. Nah, don't come in that glory, man. And everybody's gonna see it. They gonna know it's Yahweh Shah.
Yeah. Okay.
People gonna believe it's aliens, but it's gonna be known, like the Lord said,
Right, yeah.
all knees shall bow. They're gonna know that's
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah. Because we told them that Yahweh Shah is coming in that man.
That's right.
According to the prophecies.
That's right.
Huh?
Okay. It says, and him that sat on the horse and against his army, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophets that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. See, they gonna get destroyed right along with Esau.
Yeah, because even when the mark of the beast is issued, it's not gonna be in just America.
Okay.
You know, all these different nations, they're actually trying to get to the next wave of smart technology, which they are. You know,
Okay.
China and different places, they don't deal with exchanges of cash like that.
Okay.
You know, but they got the yuan, whatnot. You know, in different places, whatever their dollar is called in that place, they're looking to do away with the dollar
Okay.
and do away with this new age technology.
Okay.
All right, but it's all gonna be to their destruction, man.
Okay.
You know, and after they're destroyed, when the kingdom is established, we're gonna deal with real money, silver,
right.
gold,
Yeah, that's right.
trafficking humans.
Okay.
You know,
That's right.
slaves,
That's right. Yeah.
booty, which is women.
That's right.
All these different things, we're gonna have those things in our possession.
Okay.
We're gonna have no Federal Reserve notes.
Okay.
We're gonna have no money phones in the kingdom.
Okay.
We're gonna be dealing with big blocks of gold. You know,
That's right. It says, and them that worship his image, see that? These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone.
yeah, and that's the missiles, man.
Okay.
Because before the Most High destroyed the world through water, and this world is going to be destroyed through fire.
Second death.
That's second death. And after that, that's when the elect of Israel is going to be raised up, you know. And Esau and his technology, the world that he's established upon, all his witchcraft and wickedness, this nightmare that we live in is going to be no more.
That's right.
You know, so that's all we have for you, Akim. Hopefully y'all was edified. You know, we'll end it by giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.